Welcome back to another exciting video. Today we have the 2025 Mercedes-AMG S63 E Performance Sedan, and this is by far the most powerful Mercedes S-Class ever made. As we always do, let's begin with an exterior look, starting with the engine bay. As you can see, this S63 looks absolutely phenomenal in this manufacturer signature night black on the exterior. This color option is $6,500. Let's see what's powering this S63. The S63 E Performance features a handcrafted AMG 4-liter V8 bi-turbo engine at the front and an electric motor at the rear, producing a staggering 791 horsepower with 1,055 pound-feet of torque, which means it launches this sedan from 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds. This is the handcrafted engine built by Robin from Mercedes-AMG Germany, a Falterback. It has a 9-speed MCT 9-speed transmission as well as 4MATIC all-wheel drive. This car also has a 13.1 kilowatt-hour battery which sits on the rear axle, as I mentioned before. At the front design, we have the Falterback badge which sits flush on the hood. Very aggressive look, AMG specific grille with the vertical slats, finished in this gunmetal gray. At the center, we have the active distance electronic systems which sit in the central star, the Mercedes star. Also the AMG badging on the right hand side, and the front facing camera sits just slightly above the Mercedes star. On the side here, we can see how aggressive these air inlets are. These are jet wing inspired active air intakes. This car also has digital lights and the single eyebrow, which means that it can actually project signs on the road as you drive on your S63. At the front, we have 21-inch AMG forged rims, and the size of the front tires is 255/40 R21. These are 21-inch rims with the red brake calipers with the AMG branding as well. You can see the V8 bi-turbo E Performance insignia right here. Shows you that this is an electrified or a hybrid setup on this S63. The S63 also has the AMG Night package, which means high gloss black elements around the windows, chrome door handle, and the rear tires 285/35 R21, also with the multi-spoke AMG forged rims and the red brake calipers. And stepping on the rear, we have the S63 insignia on the right hand side, AMG on the left hand side, and this car has the quad exhaust tailpipes. There isn't enough storage at the back because this car is a hybrid. We have the battery sits down here, which is why we have reduced capacity on the trunk. I'd say it's about 10 cubic feet inside here. Electronic tailgate. Let's check out the rear seating before we start on the drive. And I want to show you something else right here. This is the charging point for the 13.1 kilowatt-hour battery. Takes about, I would say, half an hour for full charge. DC fast charging. And this is the rear design. Let's step inside. As you can see, it's quite spacious. There's more than enough leg room. There's storage behind each seat and a dual climate control system. You can also adjust your temperature from the back here as well. Very quiet cabin. Burmester 3D high-end speaker system. We have speakers all around. There's one at the center here, some in the back. Love the pillowcases. Privacy shades in the back as well. 64 colors ambient lights network, and it's a very nice comfortable seating area. And this car does have reclining features through this button right here, and love the carbon fiber trim all across. And also we have at the center here, there is a tablet which allows you to control the comfort features in the back, and also set your seat positioning and seat climate control systems, as well as the adaptive rear systems. And you can see also the vehicle settings as you drive. This is just a simple Samsung tablet which sits at the center section here. All right, let's go on a drive. Now here we are in the interior. Wow, this looks absolutely incredible. This car has a number of drive modes. Let me show you those before we begin the drive. We have a slippery mode, which employs the 4MATIC all drive system. Individual mode, you can adjust this the suspension, the drive dynamics, and we have a battery hold system, which means that if you go on a road trip and you want to park your car at the airport or at home, you want to set this battery hold system, which basically shuts off all the electronic components in the car. There is an electronic mode, but the car is not even charged, right? So we have a comfort mode, sport, and the sport plus mode. I'm gonna set one more thing right here, performance. Let's look at the engine data as we begin the drive. The first thing you notice once you stand around the corners is that this car has rear axle steering, which means that it has absolutely phenomenal turning radius, because the rear axles turn as you turn the steering wheel, and that's courtesy of the rear axle system. Well, in the Sport Plus mode feels quite stiff suspension, the drive dynamics, the steering wheel response is also solid, and let's see how this drives once we start on this short review of this S63E Performance. It's interesting, I can see 84 pound-feet of torque already in the car. Wow. Feels fantastic. It just wants to go. Now this car has the 9-speed MCT transmission, which is pretty excellent for gear changes, very seamless gear changes. You really need to use the paddle shifters, which are behind the steering wheel right here. We have the downshift and the upshift on the other side on this flat bottom design steering wheel. Naturally, the S63 has drive units on the quadrant of the steering wheel, which are standard. So you have this drive mode, this knob right here to adjust from a sport mode to a comfort mode. Let's try out the comfort mode. Very soft. This is what I'd use for everyday driving, just to ensure you conserve some fuel, because the combined MPG on this car is 18. But if you've charged up your 13.1 kilowatt hour battery, you'll get about 20 miles of electric only charge. I'm gonna engage it to the Sport Plus mode. Another cool feature you notice is that there is a groove up here on the upper dash, because this car has a head-up display system, which you can access by pressing the home button on the touch sensitive controls on the steering wheel and swiping up. So you have different options that you can choose from. You can see those changing on that car. You have a truck pace, a race, super sport, standard look on the minimal look, which just shows you the speed limit. There is also an augmented reality section, eco display, settings, and then you can turn it on and off. But I think I typically like to have this race, which shows you the sort of when you need to shift gears from 1 to 7, and it's pretty nice. In terms of comfort, this S63 is very comfortable. We have massage features on the front seats, which are standard. Pretty much any S-Class has massage seats. Yeah, it's got a ton of power. I mean, I'm driving very gradually. If once this car is broken in, 3.2 seconds will feel like supercar territory. There's so much torque. I mean, it's instantaneous torque because the electric motor sits on the rear axle, which means that it actually bypasses the 9-speed transmission and just sends immediate power to all the axles on the rear as well. I mean, it's instant. Zero turbo lag in this S63. Other features you get, we have a very good looking front cabin. This is the tech inspired cabin. We have a 12.8-inch OLED touchscreen display right here, which has a number of options. You can adjust through the screen itself or the touch sensitive controls on the steering wheel. You can see the charge map, which is the map here, courtesy of the, and shows you all the charge that's left in the car. It says 20% of charge inside the car. Yeah, I feel it's fantastic. And I'm gonna press home once more, and we have MB maps, settings, comfort options. We have massage features: classic wave massage, deep waves, deep workout, 10 function massage. This is similar massage features as a GLS or even a Maybach. It's got all the massage options you can ever need. Energizing comfort, which plays different types of relaxing music, as well as sound escapes, as I call them. Cozy warmth by means of heated seats, surfaces with yellow lighting, and let's check out the Joy system here. So that's really the energizing comfort. Plays different types of soft music as you drive your car. The options, we have the AMG performance option right here, which shows you the energy flow in the car as you're recuperating the charge back to the car as you brake. So this car does have regenerative braking, which means that you can charge the battery at the rear through the turning of the wheels and the braking action. So once you start to brake, you can see an animation, a fire animation, that shows you that you're charging the battery at the rear. See that? There is also a drive system, shows you the RPM from the engine itself, and also the power output from the electric motor on the rear axle. Then finally we have the vehicle option right here. Shows you as you turn and different things like that. Energy shows you the engine, rather shows you the engine torque, the power delivery from the engine at the front. And then there is another clock over here at the front. How cool is that? Very nice animation. You can ensure you have start-stop times, and fuel consumption shows up here. So those are the main options. Of course, we have this 3D map system, very fast, very fluid map system, very nice. The climate control system, this car does have air quality system, which means it you can have air fragrance and ionization, which means that the interior air is enriched with oxygen ions. Wow, it is so quick. So that's really the climate system in the S63. I'm gonna go back to AMG Performance, look at the engine, actually right here. So overall, we have also a number of drive themes. We have a super sport theme right here. Changes all the displays, including the 12.3-inch driver's display. Truck pace right here. If you take your car to the race strip, we have a classic theme right here. The understated theme as well, which is awesome for road trips. And navigation right here, which is also good for road trips. Of course, the previous theme is excellent for if you want to reduce all the clutter, very minimalist in look. And those are the different drive themes in this car. It is just brute force strength in this S63. So that's it, guys. A quick look at the Mercedes-AMG S63 E-Performance. This is the most powerful S-Class. I really cannot stress enough about how much power this car has, courtesy of the V8 and the electric motor on the rear axle. And special thank you to Jesse here at Mercedes-Benz of Salt Lake City. If you want to buy this car, I'll leave Jesse's number on the video box description. Give him a call and he'll hook you up with this new 2025 Mercedes-AMG S63 E-Performance. And that's pretty much it. Hey Mercedes.
I'm sorry, but I can't help you with that right now.
Hey Mercedes.
How can I help?
Set ambient light to red.
Okay, I'm changing the color.
Hey Mercedes.
How may I help you?
Set ambient light to green.
Okay, I'm changing the color.
Yeah, this car is so long. It's about 18 feet long. There's barely enough space. Actually, I'm just gonna park here. Alright guys, quick look at the 2025 Mercedes-AMG S63 E-Performance. Until next time, stay positive. Peace.